Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. Now we come to the second last nakshatra of Uttara Bhadrapada, where we are discussing the Nakshatra Padas, the 4 Padas of every nakshatra. We have entered Pisces. This is the first of the Pisces nakshatras and last of the Saturn-ruled Nakshatras. So we began in Saturn-ruled Nakshatras from Pushya Nakshatra in Cancer, going into Anuradha Nakshatra in Scorpio, and now we come to Uttara Bhadrapada in Pisces. Remember, all Saturn-ruled Nakshatras fall in water signs. That's a mystery in and of itself. You need to reflect on such things. What's the energy of Uttara Bhadrapada? It's seeking permanence. For Uttara Bhadrapada people, world seems very fleeting. Everything is passing by so fast. I seek stability in a fleeting world. Endurance. This is the main drive of this nakshatra. Realizing true emotional fortunes of life. They can be prone to procrastination. They can be scholarly and counselors. Okay, especially if Jupiter or Mercury is placed here. Their drive is to share knowledge with the public. They can be mystical. If Rahu or Ketu is placed here, it can become really mystical. Occult with action. Lost in internal emotional turmoil, especially last pada if you have malefics. Pisces going into Scorpio. Life lesson being finding emotional connect with external brings true spiritual essence inside. Once again, there is a permanence aspect. Here are some more general techniques of this nakshatra. They must keep sacred knowledge and wisdom from the masses a secret. These people might be more into mysticism since it's in Pisces, but they learn to keep it a secret. Not everything is meant for everyone, because people tend to misuse it with their own karmic imprints. They must find comfort zone, only then they will succeed. Primary motivation and actions for them is bringing peace and liberation to the masses. Saturn plus Pisces. Contentment in limiting your desires here is good, especially if benefics are there. If malefics are there, they have tons of ego, and they have other people depending on them all the time. Okay. Now let us see the Nakshatra Padas, what it brings. Remember, Pisces, natal sign Pisces, and going into different Navamsha. So keep in mind there is a loss of faith and trust featuring here somehow. First pada, Pisces going into Leo Navamsha. Disputes and distrust from bosses there right in the beginning. Seniors at workplace not getting appreciation from father. Leo 6th from Pisces. No discipline and ethics, Leo. Like I said, Leo is moral compass, the sign of the sun. So loss of that, okay, to carry out daily work and routines leads to irregularity in lifestyle, disrespect to father and seniors or bosses, and verbal fights with them, especially if malefics are here. Remedy is focus on daily due diligence without expectation of anything. Pisces is faith. Have faith. Despite any abuse from all the planet significations associated in this pada. The second one, Pisces going into Virgo. So there's a 7-7 relationship here. Breaking trust and faith with close partners, friends or spouses. Why? There's a 7-7 relationship. Illicit affairs, especially Venus or Moon is sticking here. Can have illicit affairs. Venus. Resulting in loss of those significations, like spending money on having love affairs, for example, with people who you have betrayed, okay? Resulting in loss of significations with people whom you have betrayed. Keep your promises and trust with the planet signification here. If it's Jupiter, keep your promises with your teachers. If it's Venus, keep your promise with your spouse. If it's Mercury, keep your promises with your children, with friends and neighbors. Third pada, Pisces going into Libra, so there is a 6-8 relationship. These people may be born rich. Remember, Libra Navamsha is a rich Rashi. Born rich, wealth from inheritance. Libra is 8th from Pisces, therefore inheritance. Karma due to killing of animals. 12th from Libra is Virgo. and coming from Pisces, loss of. Therefore, these people have some bad karma about killing animals. Hidden relationships outside marriage. Pisces is hidden, going into Libra in the 8th. Trouble with partners due to money, Libra. Remedy is use resources for betterment of people rather than personal greed. Last pada, Pisces going into Scorpio. So 9-5 relationship there. Something to do with children. Huge unearned wealth and inheritance. Scorpio is inheritance, 9th to Pisces. Breaks trust of teachers. Why the fifth relationship is there? Teachers who will trust them. Pisces 9th to Scorpio. There's the teacher aspect. 9th is Sagittarius, is teacher, 9th house. Not using inherited resources for personal gain is the key. Libra in 8th, 12th to Scorpio. Not breaking sacred trust is the key. Else everything will lead to chronic problems. Scorpio, chronic problems, 8th house. Return all resources back to rightful owners. That's the lesson of Uttara Bhadrapada in the 4th pada. This is the generics. Specifics, keep watching and you'll find out later in this video. If you find any planets or points in any one of these padas, do let me know in the comment box. We can even address that in a reading. Meanwhile, take care, enjoy, and share.
Podcast segment title, The 4 Padas of Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Subtitle, Planetary Principles and the Inner-Outer Karma Blueprint of Wealth, Faith, and the Sacred Responsibility of Inheritance. Introduction, Uttara Bhadrapada, the second blessed foot and the quiet weight of the sacred. Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra spans from 3°20 to 16°40 Pisces and is ruled by Ahirbudnya, the serpent of the deep sea, symbolizing inner stillness, ancient wisdom, and hidden karmic contracts. This is a nakshatra of deep anchoring, where spiritual maturity must express through grounded action, not mystical avoidance. Ruled by Saturn, Uttara Bhadrapada carries karmic weight, of legacy, of ancestral wealth, and of moral stewardship. The soul born here is often given access to resources, secrets, knowledge, or inheritance, but is constantly tested in how it uses them. Will the native protect the sacred or break the trust placed in them? Each pada of Uttara Bhadrapada reflects a subtle shift in karmic integrity. From Leo's fight for recognition to Scorpio's hidden inheritance, the soul here is called not to lead with fire, but to endure with honor. Let's explore each of the 4 padas and the karmic expectations they carry. Uttara Bhadrapada Pada 1, Pisces 3°20 to 6°40, Navamsha sign, Leo, elemental shift. Water to fire, motivation, dharma, to live with discipline and principle, but risks pride, neglect, or spiritual hypocrisy. Inner-outer karma blueprint, outwardly gentle, spiritual imaginative, Pisces Rashi. Inwardly prideful, image-focused, volatile under pressure, Leo Navamsha. This pada often faces issues with father figures, bosses, or seniors, feeling unseen or disrespected. There's a tendency toward lack of routine or rebellion against responsibility, often while maintaining a spiritual or idealistic self-image. Karmic theme, disrespect toward authority or elders, spiritual arrogance, expectation without effort. Growth path, do the work even when unappreciated, practice daily diligence. Protect the faith placed in you regardless of external validation. Uttara Bhadrapada Pada 2, Pisces 640 Tenhing, Navamsha sign. Virgo Artha Pada, elemental shift, water to earth, motivation, Artha, to provide and support, but risks betrayal and loss of integrity in close relationships. Inner-outer karma blueprint, externally emotional, surrender-prone, Pisces Rashi, internally analytical, critical, and often guilt-ridden, Virgo Navamsha. This pada struggles with betrayal, either as perpetrator or victim. There may be karmic ties to broken promises, infidelity, or subtle power plays in partnerships. Faith is tested through close personal interactions. Karmic theme, loss of trust with partners, friends, or family, moral lapses in intimacy. Growth path, keep your promises, repair broken trust with tangible actions and serve those you once failed. Uttara Bhadrapada 3, Pisces 10 and Navamsha sign, Libra Kamapada, elemental shift, water to air. Motivation, karma, to enjoy and refine, but risks moral compromise and misuse of inherited privilege. Inner-outer karma blueprint. Outwardly fluid, dreamlike, ideal-seeking, Pisces Rashi. Inwardly desirous of balance, beauty, and approval, Libra Navamsha. This pada is karmically entangled with past life indulgence, particularly related to hidden relationships, wealth, or pleasure that came at the cost of others, e.g. animals, partners, society. There's potential for exploitation cloaked in charm. Karmic theme, inherited comfort tainted by unethical origins, trouble with romantic or financial partnerships. Growth path, redirect wealth and charm towards service. Use your resources for collective upliftment, not just personal gratification. Uttara Bhadrapada 4, Pisces 13 to 16 and D40. Navamsha sign, Scorpio, moksha elemental shift, water to water. Motivation, moksha to protect what is sacred, but risks secrecy, greed, and karmic breach of trust. Inner-outer karma blueprint, externally serene, devotional, generous, Pisces Rashi. Inwardly intense, secretive, legacy-bound, Scorpio Navamsha. This pada carries huge karmic responsibility over ancestral wealth, power, or sacred lineage. Misuse of inherited resources, or betrayal of those who entrusted them, leads to chronic karmic ailments or downfall. Karmic theme, breaking sacred contracts, abuse of teacher-student, mentor-protege, or inheritance trust. Growth path, return what is not yours, protect what was given in trust, share wealth or knowledge ethically and in sacred remembrance. Uttara Bhadrapada summary, the four anchors of spiritual integrity. Pada 1 Leo, seeks recognition for dharma. Trap, ego, rebellion, spiritual laziness. Growth, even when unseen, let duty be its own reward. Pada 2 Virgo, seeks intimacy, stability. Trap, betrayal, loss of faith in self or others. Growth, rebuild trust through service. Let actions restore broken promises. Pada 3 Libra, seeks beauty, refinement, pleasure. Trap, greed, karmic indulgence, partner conflict. Share your fortune, heal through ethical use of charm and wealth. Pada 4 Scorpio, soul liberation through legacy. Trap, secretive greed, karmic hoarding. Protect and return what is sacred. Heal ancestral debts through surrender. Conclusion, in Uttara Bhadrapada, true inheritance is not possession, it is stewardship. You were given something sacred, wealth, trust, knowledge, a name, but it is not yours to hoard. It was passed to you to protect. If you betray it, karma responds with silence and distance. If you serve it, the universe kneels before your dharma. Next in the series, Revati Nakshatra, where the soul's journey ends and divine compassion calls you home. Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra Pada, with examples of planets, exploring how planetary placement shapes karma, expression, and evolution across the four padas. Uttara Bhadrapada Pada 1, Leo Navamsha, Pisces 3D20 to 6 degrees 40C. Outer self, Rashi, mystical, surrender-oriented, emotionally vast, Pisces. Inner self, Navamsha, proud, fiery, self-expressive. Motivation, Dharma, to honor legacy through daily discipline, but risks rebellion, spiritual entitlement, or father wounds. Examples, Sun in Pada 1 struggles with validation from father figures or mentors, wants to be seen as noble but may avoid consistency or reject authority. Result, must focus on humble, daily effort. Dharma unfolds not in applause but in loyal service, especially to elders or spiritual traditions. Saturn in Pada 1 feels burdened by karma from father teachers or workplace structures. May feel unrecognized despite effort. Result, healing occurs through silent perseverance and ethical repetition of daily duties. Mars in Pada 1, resentment toward male authority or rejection of spiritual hierarchy, may display erratic or reactive leadership. Result, use action to protect and support the planet's significations, donate to father-like figures or community elders. Uttara Bhadrapada Pada 2, Virgo Navamsha, Pisces 60-40 to 10 Ds. Outer self, compassionate, service-minded, prone to escapism. Inner self, analytical, practical, insecure about purity or perfection. Motivation, Artha, to stabilize life with ethical service, but risks betrayal, guilt, or control in close relationships. Examples, Venus in Pada 2, may experience loss of trust in partnerships due to betrayal, either their own or others, karmic lessons around misaligned intimacy. Result, Growth comes through faithful service to loved ones and through gifts, donations that reflect what was misused: beauty, pleasure, art. Mercury in Pada 2 may be overly critical or manipulative in relationships, uses logic to defend emotional distance. Result: clear karma by using speech for healing. Guide those who have been hurt through communication breakdown. Moon in Pada 2, emotionally sensitive, yet secretly controlling in intimate bonds. Struggles with guilt and fluctuating trust. Result: rebuild through dependable care, especially toward children, partners, or vulnerable communities. Uttara Bhadrapada 3, Libra Navamsha, Pisces 10°00 and 13°20. Outer self: sensitive, devoted, karmically entangled, Pisces Rashi. Inner self: desire-driven, relationally refined, pleasure-oriented, Libra Navamsha. Motivation, to enjoy love, luxury, and balance, but risks karmic imbalance due to hidden indulgences. Examples: Rahu in Pada 3, drawn towards secretive wealth, forbidden romance, or spiritual materialism. Karma around past life indulgence resurfaces. Result: redirect desire into philanthropic service, especially donations in relationships, weddings, housing, healing. Venus in Pada 3, deep desire for harmonious partnership, but may draw karmic relationships that erode values. Result: restore balance through loyalty, beauty given in service, and ethical use of love and resources. Jupiter in Pada 3, wise in theory, but may justify karmic desires in the name of fairness or higher learning. Result: uplift others, especially partners, lovers, or those confused in love through guidance and support. Uttara Bhadrapada Pada 4, Scorpio Navamsha, Pisces 13°20 to 16°40. Outer self: emotionally aware, deeply karmic, spiritually open. Inner self: secretive, intense, inheritance-bound. Motivation: moksha, to spiritually transform through legacy, but risks secrecy, karmic hoarding, or abuse of sacred trust. Examples: Ketu in Pada 4 carries ancestral spiritual gifts or debts, but may feel disconnected from family or inheritance. Result: healing begins with acknowledging hidden karma. Donate to teachers, spiritual organizations, or protect sacred land. Saturn in Pada 4 feels bound to old legacies or systems, may suppress truth or hide behind responsibilities. Result: karma clears through transparent stewardship. Use inherited power only for collective good. Mars in Pada 4 may fight over property, legacy, or knowledge. Secret conflicts with teachers or family over power. Result: transformation lies in surrender. Return what was taken, donate in secrecy, support hidden karmic owners. Uttara Bhadrapada Pada summary: the four guardians of sacred legacy. Seeks recognition through discipline and dharma. Trap: ego wounds, father-senior conflict, laziness. Growth: serve humbly, do what must be done without expecting applause. Pada 2 seeks partnership and structure. Trap: betrayal, overcorrection, loss of faith. Keep promises, repair what was broken through dependable acts. Pada 3 seeks beauty, romance, ease. Trap: secret indulgence, karmic pleasure debts. Growth: channel pleasure into service, uplift love, don't consume it. Pada 4, Scorpio, moksha through power or inheritance. Hoarding, secretive misuse of legacy. Return what isn't yours. Steward wealth and wisdom in honor of those who gave it. Conclusion: in Uttara Bhadrapada, your legacy is measured by how you protect the sacred. You are the final guardian before dissolution. The question is not what you inherited, it's whether you honored the sacred responsibility of what you were entrusted with. When you protect what others can't, you complete the circle of dharma. Next in the series, Revati Nakshatra, the celestial shepherd who leads the soul home to completion and liberation.